Thank you. Thank you, Jose Jacob. I want to start by thanking all of you for the opportunity to speak here about Israel and more specifically about Israeli innovation. Israel, as you are all aware, is referred to as a startup nation, or I hope you're all aware, and serves as a hub for cutting-edge technology, profitable business ventures, and substantial financial returns. Over the years, Israel has emerged as a global leader in the field of cybersecurity, water technology, and agriculture. Israel has a high density of startups with more than 9,000 companies, and Israel is also home to around 500 R&D companies, some of them from the world's largest multinational corporations. But how did Israel become the startup nation? Let me take you through an evolution of Israel's innovation hub. The State of Israel was established in 1948 with bare minimums in terms of natural resources, being an arid land with very little water, and basically a population of immigrants coming, lots of Holocaust survivors, and also refugees from North African countries who were expelled by North African Arab countries and found themselves in Israel together in 1948, where there was no water and no natural resources. In spite of that, Israel became a self-resilient and self-sufficient state. In the early days, 1948 to 1970 more or less, Israel's focus was on defense and agriculture and water technology. Despite having a difficult topography that is roughly 60% desert with scanty rainfall, Israel was among the first countries to innovate in the field of water, agriculture, and solar power, proving that necessity is the mother of all invention. The Israeli innovation in the field of water dates back to the year 1959, where an Israeli engineer, Simcha Blas, invented drip irrigation that has changed the world of agriculture. Simcha found a tree in the desert, growing without a trace of water. He later discovered that there was a small leak in one of the pipes feeding it small amounts of water that kept the tree alive. These findings led him to develop drip irrigation. Today, drip irrigation is the most efficient technological advancement used to grow crops. Israel has been innovating in the field of water technology over the years and has become a global leader in the water industry. Nearly 90% of our wastewater is recycled, and 85% of Israel's drinking water is desalinated through 5 desalination plants, which are some of the biggest in the world. Also, in addition to overcoming its water shortage, Israel now produces 20% more water than it consumes, and it exports its excess water to neighboring countries like Jordan. Another interesting story of the Israeli innovation is about the Orli Jaffa mandarin. The Jaffa oranges reigned supreme during the 1960s and were closely identified with Israeli economic miracle. The Jaffa reached its peak during the 1970s with tremendous exports. Suddenly, the exports slumped down due to several reasons, some of them being the quality of the fruit and the difficulty of peeling it. Researchers at the Volcano Institute almost gave up on their efforts to develop better version of Jaffa tangerines, but after several decades, they eventually succeeded by griddling of the tree trunks. The tree's fertility was improved, which made the newly developed tangerine sweet in taste and seedless and easy to peel. The new variety has become a hit among European and American consumers, leading to high demand and high market prices. From the 1980s to the 1990s, the focus of Israel shifted towards software and telecommunications. In the mid of 1990s, Israel's inventor Gabriel Dan, invented a transformative technology in the field of gastroenterology by pioneering the idea of wireless capsule endoscopy. Later on, his invention was officially released in 2001, known as PillCam. From 2000 onwards, there was a boom in the growth of startups across various sectors in Israel. One of the main resources contributing to this growth was Israel's human capital, which played a pivotal role in building up Israel as a startup nation. Rising from failure is deeply ingrained in Israeli culture. Israelis are not quitters. We can be very stubborn when we have to be. The Israeli importance of embracing failure as a learning opportunity is what made Israeli entrepreneurs have resilient mindsets, being unafraid of taking risks and learning from their failures. This willingness to learn from mistakes has been integral to the country startup ecosystem. Israel is what has become today in the field of tech and innovation due to the great support provided to the startup ecosystem by the government of Israel. The government of Israel has provided tax incentives and research grants to encourage academia and startups working on research and development in various fields, thereby attracting foreign investment and foreign innovation. Israel knows that cross-border collaboration is fundamental to increase productivity and bring people together. An example of this is the implementation of the Abraham Accords between Israel, Bahrain, and Emirates in 2020, which created thousands of new opportunities in the regions and shortened the journey between Israel and India. Ever since full diplomatic relations were established between Israel and India in 1992, these countries have been strong partners in various fields and have been collaborating and working together on many different fields. The collaboration of Israel and India agriculture is growing year by year with the establishment of new centers of excellence and transfer of technology. A joint statement of intent has been signed between Amrut, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, IITM Madras, and Government of Israel to establish India-Israel Center of Water Technology. This center will have capacity building demonstrations and technology and demonstrate projects as part of the center. The first course on urban water, 24/7 urban water supply system, was conducted from 5th to 8th of August this year with municipal commissioners from various states and chief engineers from water supply departments as participants. The participants gained insight into advanced technology, strategic planning methodologies, and essential community engagements, tactics for sustainable urban water management. There will be 3 more interesting courses on water in the Indian-Israel Center of Water Technology in the upcoming days. India and Israel have also collaborated on promoting innovation together through a fund called the India-Israel R&D and Technological Innovation Fund, or for short, I4F. This fund is a cooperation between the Department of Science and Technology, DST, Government of India, and the IA, Government of Israel. It's aimed at promoting and facilitating and supporting joint industrial R&D projects between companies from India and Israel and address the challenge of the following focuses: energy, water, healthcare, agriculture, information and communication, and technology. DST and IIA have jointly created $40 million I4F fund with equal contribution from both sides over a period of 5 years. The last call for proposal was open till last week of July 2024, and the annual budget for 2024 is $8 million with equal contribution from both sides. I'd like to conclude by saying that there are countless opportunities for collaboration and cooperation between Israel and India, particularly in the field of innovation and high-tech, as innovation is the future. Please reach out to the consulate if you'd be interested in collaborating or getting to know more about the innovative country, Israel. Thank you.